Hello ladies and gents, I am Gable the Gamer, and welcome back to some more Doki Relapse. Today we are picking up where we left off when we had just received the news that Yuri was currently at a doctor's appointment. Quote, I put that in quotation marks. And we just went with Sayori to go get a snack. And also, I feel like this is something worth mentioning. Happy birthday to Monika. It is September 22nd, 2019 at the time that I'm recording this. And what date was DDLC released? September 22nd, 2017. So this game, along with Monika, well, the game is 2 years old, but this would technically make Monika 20 years old, considering her age in-game. So, yeah, happy 20th birthday, Monika. But, anyway, let's get into this. I'm gonna start with Sayori first, because why not? Hey, Gabriel. Whoa, easy with the excitement there, Sayori. I know I just got back from Enigma, but damn. Oh yeah, Enigma. That's the name of the haunted house that I'm currently working at. Not working at, but volunteering at. I'll get into more detail in that as a future information comes through on that. So just let me focus on this first for now, okay? Just be patient, damn it. Okay. Sorry, I just really want to read your poem. Man, you're all about setting high expectations today, huh? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. But if it doesn't live up to the hype, it's on you. Sunrise. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. This is different. A sunrise in the morning marks the start of all the pain inside my heart, but I won't allow the sorrow to gray. This feeling of helplessness is here to stay, for through the sadness and fear I see a chance of something better for you and me. And if tragedy really is the price of hope, I will gladly pay to untie the rope. In the game of love, you simply fall in, but alas, it's a game I will never win. God, shit. Oh, damn it. Once again, I watch as Sayori reads over my poem. I'm not as nervous about this one, but I can't say that I'm not still a little anxious. I hope she doesn't think the love in the poem is alluding to her. Though I can't really say if it even is directed towards someone. The way I write my poems begins to bother me. That was really good, Gabriel. It was very... what's the word? Bittersweet. Yeah. Thanks, Sayori. I'm glad you liked it. Now, are you ready to be swept away? Ooh, someone's confident today. I told you I was gonna write the best poem ever. Come on then. If you've got me on the edge of my seat. Bottles. I remember this one. I'm not exactly sure if I should just go back and read it or not. Yeah, I remember this. You guys remember this. You guys remember this? I remember this. You all remember this. You guys get good memories. You guys are smart. I don't like the poem that I wrote. That was... No. I feel a little dizzy as I read it over. Damn. I was hoping this one would be different. But maybe she was just getting it out of her system. Man. Do you not like it? It's not that. It's just it looks like I'm gonna have to step up my writing game to keep up with you. Whew. You shouldn't scare me like that, you know? That's my job. Well, you're the one who's always calling me a meanie. And for good reason. I put my hand on Sayori's head and ruffle her hair. Hey! I think I might I think I actually might have fixed it. You are a meanie. Anyways, thank you for showing me your poem. But the next one better be your best yet.
Yes, sir.
Whomst should I share my poem to? Considering that Monika is the special girl of today, I'm gonna go with Monika. Monika. Hi again, Gabriel. Hiya, Monika. I'm still a little nervous about talking to her due to her comment from earlier.
So, what kind of poem do you have in store for today?
Well, I wrote this one a little differently, but I think you'll like it better than yesterday's.
There's only one way to find out.
I slowly hand my poem to her. Curtains up! When there were once blinds, there is now only bare windows. Surprisingly, ones that aren't shattered. The clearness in which I see does not bring me comfort, though. For outside those windows, there lies only a void, and not the one from Destiny. Part of me wishes the blinds were still there, but could I truly go back with that, with what I know now? The colors around me fade and become flat, and the memories I cherish no longer feel real. Numbness quickly consumes me, leaving no light and no sound. I strain my eyes, yet see nothing. I focus my mind, and yet hear nothing. But as I drift deeper into the darkness, a single tune comes to my mind. The soundtrack to my life. That's a cool one. The length of time that Monika has taken to read my poem begins to concern me. If she hates it, that sucks. But if she loves it, that might be even worse. I've never heard about girls falling for guys over a poem. I'm probably just overthinking this. I mean, what are the chances?
Gabriel.
All my dreams and nightmares happen at once, as she takes a step towards me and clutches my shirt. Really? In my daze of confusion, I could swear that I see Sarah quickly turn her head away. Wait, did she... Wait. Wait, what just happened?
Sorry about that. I just really like the poem.
Thanks, I'm glad to hear that. In an attempt to diffuse the tension, I show some of my goofy side. Although, your way of showing approval could use some ringing in. I smile at her as I say this.
I'll be sure to work on it.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Now, if you would be so kind...
I extend my hand towards her, motioning her to give me her poem.
Oh, I don't know if you'll like this one.
What's this? Do my eyes deceive me? Or is the class star being modest? I knew that calling her that would strike a nerve.
Here, but it might not live up to a class star's standards.
Well, like you said, only one way to find out. Ah, save me. Load me is at the end, isn't it? I knew it. I guess not exactly knew it, more or less that I remember it. Vinyl on a pizza crust. Chalk table on a turnboard. The frickin'... This one kind of made me chuckle when I first read it. So... Anyway, yeah, and there's another. I remember there was another version of this where it's like super like discombobulated and just like random letters and mishmashed words, and then there's like knife on a breathing rib cage somewhere in this section. If my memory serves correctly, which I'm pretty sure it does. I feel a little depressed as I read it over. Not only that, but the last line bothers me for some reason. Load me? Load me. Why does that feel so out of place? Oh, I didn't even read that. God dingus damn it. Alright. I almost dropped the paper as I hear this through as I hear this go through my mind.
Are you alright, Gabriel?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have I heard that before? What the hell were we talking about, though?
My head aches a little as I try to think about it. I like this one, Monika. Though it was kinda sad, I still thought it was really good.
Thanks, Gabriel. I'm glad you liked it. And yours wasn't exactly a ray of sunshine either.
Well, you're not wrong. I guess writing just brings out a darker side of us, huh?
It would seem that way, wouldn't it? Anyways, thanks for sharing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with tomorrow.
Sure thing. And the same goes for you. Natsuki? Hey, Natsuki.
Huh? Oh. Hi. I'm guessing you want to share poems now.
Looks like she's still looks like she's still put off about something. Yeah. Here you go. The Rest. A strange melody wakes me from my sleep, and with my eyes open, I can finally see the end of the path that I've traveled for so long. But what I see there does not make me smile. No cookies, no cupcakes, no puppies, no kittens, nothing. Just the end of a journey that's taken too long. Seeing the end makes me not want to move. Yet I continue my skipping without having to think. Because I know that the ending will surely be fine. But can't help but feel I'm almost out of time. Not sure why I said that last half in a German accent, but I don't know. Don't question me. There's a lot of things in me that aren't correct. Normally, I would think that the expression on her face means that she doesn't like it. But at the same time, it doesn't even look like she's reading it. Natsuki? It may not be my place to ask, but is everything alright?
Everything's fine.
Damn it. What's gotten into her? Did something worse than argument happen between her and Yuri? Sorry. It's none of my business. She returns her attention to my poem. I can see the edges of the paper wrinkling where she's squeezing it.
It's not bad, but I don't get why you use some of these words.
Well, like I said yesterday.
Here.
Before I have time to finish, Natsuki shoves her poem towards me. Ah, this one. One of my favorite poems, actually. Why? Read the title. And look at me. But Sorry, I thought I just heard something. Anyway. It's really good!
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna be able to get a word in with her acting like this. Well, I look forward to seeing what you write tomorrow. I take my crinkled poem and put it back in the folder before beginning to leave. Before I can make it anywhere, she stops me.
Gabriel.
Hmm?
Damn it. Listen, I'm sorry that I'm acting like a bitch again. I shouldn't take it out on you.
I'm barely able to hear that last part as she practically mumbles it. Don't worry about it. You seem to have a lot on your mind. And if there's anything I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to.
Thanks.
I smile at her as I walk away. I know what's going on. Did something weird just happen with those letters over there? I could have sworn they started over here and then they mushed into the box. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I'm not sure. As I began putting my things back in my bag, I remember something. I open my folder and take out the poem that Monika wrote yesterday. I wonder if she'll even want it back. Oh well, no use in holding on to it. Once I have everything packed up, I walk over to her. Hey!
Hi, Gabriel.
I wanted to give this back to you. You left it with me after we shared poems yesterday.
Oh, sorry about that.
Don't worry. You seem to have a lot on your mind, so I didn't mind holding on to it for you.
Thanks, Gabriel. That was very thoughtful of you.
Why is it that every time Monika looks at me like this, my heart starts beating faster? I feel my face once again start turning red as I think about her suggestive comment from earlier today. It was no problem, really. I just didn't want you leaving it behind if it was your only copy.
You're so cute when you get flustered.
What?
Sorry. I meant that well.
At this point, my anxiety is through the roof, but I still try to keep up with appearances. It's alright. But if I didn't know better, I would think that we had switched places.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, isn't it supposed to be me who calls you cute? This isn't some plot to take away my manliness, is it? I smile as I say this to try and dispel any tension that may have arisen. Even though I'm playing it off pretty well, watching her laugh so innocently like this.
I guess you caught me. I'll be sure to try.
I can't speak!
I'll be sure and try to be coyer with my plans next time.
I'll have you know that whether you're coy or not, you'll have your work cut out for you trying to siphon away all this manliness. Coy. No, here's one thing. When I first searched up the word coy, one of the first images that I found was Monika in her standard, not her standard pose, but her special pose, like when she's leaning off to the side. I think about flexing for a moment to emphasize my point, but immediately realized that it would probably just embarrass me.
Maybe you're right, but I'm sure I could think of some way to tame it.
My thoughts freeze as I once again hear suggestiveness in Monika's voice. I immediately flex my leg muscles to prevent any blood flow from... Scheiße! Scheiße. Just try not to wear that brain out thinking too hard. It's no easy task. My jitterness is hard to talk through, and I wouldn't be surprised if my shaking was noticeable. Out of all the things that I've seen in all the world, all the horrors that I've seen, all the gore and blood that has been spilled onto my body, and all those people that I've dismembered and killed, Monika gets me. Somehow.
You know, you really shouldn't underestimate me. I am the president of the Literature Club, after all.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I need out of this conversation. The longer it goes on, the more time I have to say something stupid that I'll regret later. You're probably the one person I should never underestimate, Miss Class Star.
Oh, please. Don't tell me that you're one of the people that just see me as a smart, pretty girl.
No. I don't think that at all.
Oh, so you don't think I'm pretty? God.
This girl has got me. She's got me more than a bear trap has me in a forest or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop making a fool of myself. But why is she playing games with me like this? Because this is her game? It's her birthday? It's not like that either.
Don't worry, Gabriel. I'm just messing with you.
Right. At this point, I realized that if Monika wants me, she could pretty easily have me. There's no way I'd be able to put up a fight against her for long. For numerous reasons.
Anyways, we should probably get going now. It seems like the others have already left.
Sure enough, when I look around the room, I don't see either of the girls. Why would Sayori leave without me? Dread fills me as I think of the worst possible reason. Maybe she saw me with Monika and thought there was something between us. If that's... What the hell? What is that? These damn interruptions. That dog. That's my dog again. Every time. Every freaking time. Okay.
Are you coming, Gabriel?
Yes. Sorry, I was just spacing out.
It's alright. Sayori said you were pretty good at that.
Just hearing her name makes me feel cold. Pardon? As I follow Monika out of the classroom, I try to reassure myself. It'll be fine. After the way she's been today, there's no way she would do something so extreme. While I watch Monika lock the door, it occurs to me that I have no reason to be standing here. Why haven't I left? I mean, it's not like I ever walk with her after the club anyways. And I certainly don't want anything happening between us. That would just complicate things more. My mind says this, but it seems my body doesn't agree. She finishes locking the door and looks up at me in surprise.
Gabriel? I expected you would have started walking home by now.
Oh, my bad. I just really got distracted by... I get really distracted by keys, you know? Kind of like a cat. I try smiling through my embarrassment, but that was pretty stupid even for me. And I'm the kind of guy that doesn't even have a brain. It's just rotted away.
It appears some of Sayori's goofiness has rubbed off on you.
It certainly seems that way.
Oh, speaking of Sayori, I figured out the two of you would have walked home together.
Me too. I guess she got impatient and left. I feel awful as I tell her that, but I can't let her know about Sayori's condition. Though that could be true, there's no guarantee that she left because she was upset.
I see. But we probably should get going.
Yeah, no use in standing around here. As we make our way down the hall, I'm a little bothered by Monika's behavior. She seemed so confident in the clubroom, but now it's like she's never spoken to me before. To my dismay, my brain in my... Wait. No. 9 that I keep under lock and key somehow manages to slip. Or maybe it's because she's actually going to keep her word about taming me. God, piss! She's probably thinking about how she's going to do it right now. My face returns to its usual shade of blood red as I try getting rid of this idea. I do so by staring at the wall as we make our way towards the school's entrance. Wouldn't that be more of an exit? Or would the entrance and the exit just be considered the same thing, because who cares? After what feels like the longest walk ever, we finally make it outside. Sadly, my relief isn't long-lived. It was nice walking with you.
Yeah, you too.
As I start heading in the direction of my house, Monika once again puts me in a bind.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Seeing her confidence return actually makes me a little startled. I live this way.
Oh, so you're just gonna leave a helpless girl like me to walk home all by herself?
How does she keep managing to do this to me? Oh my god! Just dogs barking like there's a frickin' fire outside. My god, man. Oh that if either of us are helpless, it's probably me.
I'm just saying that. I guess you're right. I suppose I should be the one accompanying you to your house, huh?
Alright. I get it. But you know that I had you but you know that I had you just asked nicely. But you know I can't speak. Holy crap. But you know that had you just asked nicely, I would have walked with you.
I know. But I wanted to see that cute side of yours.
Damn it. I really can't put up a fight against her. Now, if you would be so kind as to start leading the way. I am a very busy person after all. I got a lot of bodies to bury.
Of course. I certainly wouldn't want to take time out of any of your manly activities.
I'm glad we've come to an understanding.
Absolutely. I would be heartbroken if I found out that I had to cut into your anime watching.
Hey. Man. Is this how Natsuki feels? Thinking about the way Monika teases Natsuki actually makes me feel a bit better. Maybe I am overthinking this whole thing. It's possible that she just likes messing with me. This mindset comforts me as I follow her away from the school. It seems like she lives on the opposite side of the school as me and Sayori. Oh yeah, I probably should check up on her. I pull out my phone while we are walking and begin to text. That is not a good idea. Hey, what's up? You kinda disappeared on me earlier. Luckily, her immediate response prevents me from having to worry more.
Sorry, my mom got home early and I needed my help with something.
I know that she's lying since she didn't have to help her mom last week. I read over her text a few times while trying to reassure myself. Maybe eating all that food today made her sick and she's embarrassed about it. That's probably it. I've never hoped illness on someone before, but this seems like the most viable time to do so. Alright. Oh, and tell your mom I said hi.
Will do. Is something wrong, Gabriel?
Honestly, I forgot that I was still with Monika while I was texting. How in the holy hell can you forget that? It's nothing. I was just thinking over some things.
You're a bad liar, you know?
Pardon? Shit. Where'd that come from all of a sudden?
It's okay to worry about Sayori. She is your best friend after all.
Wait, how did you know?
Listen. It's obvious that you care about her. You looked upset when you didn't see her in the club room. And I'm willing to bet everything that I own that she's the one you were texting just now.
I see. Monika stops walking and looks at me.
Gabriel, it's okay to care about your friends. But I won't think any less of you for it. So, if you don't have to hide it or lie about it.
Seeing her open up like this actually throws me off, especially with the way she has been acting today. Sorry. I just didn't want you getting concerned or anything.
So, you were trying to look after my feelings too. I'm lucky to have such a gentleman as a club member, huh?
Well, I'm not so sure about that. We stand together on the sidewalk for a while before she finally breaks the somber mood.
And you shouldn't worry so much. Sayori's tough. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I'm not sure why, but hearing her say that actually does make me feel better. I guess you're right. After all, my toughness was bound to rub off on her eventually. I brace myself for an insult as I say this, but Monika just smiles at me.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you have rubbed off on her.
The solemn tone in her voice worries me. Is everything alright?
Oh, sorry about that. I guess I was spacing out.
Right. Monika once again begins walking with me close behind. We begin to make small talk as the trip continues. Unlike before, this talking isn't flirty or serious. I ask her a question about herself, and then after she's answered, she relates with her own question. I can't quite put a word on it, but it feels normal. Lord knows I could use some normal right about now. Woo! Is this her place? That's nice. Looks 3D. As we approach a more residential area, she stops and points at a line of houses across the street.
Oh, I think we just passed Yuri's house.
Oh. Some of my anxiety comes back as I hear her name. Yuri, huh? Do the two of you ever walk home together?
Well, I tried once before, but you know how Yuri can be when it comes to people?
I'm actually surprised to hear that. I figured she would be comfortable walking with you.
I thought the same thing.
Sorry, I didn't want to make you feel bad about it.
It's alright. After all, now that you're in the club, I'm sure we'll all have a chance to grow closer.
I'm not really sure how me being in the club is going to help the girls grow closer, but I choose not to press her about it. Well, I can't argue with that.
Agreed.
I can't help but admire Monika as we continue walking. She's so passionate about what she enjoys and cares deeply for her club members. Not to mention the good looks and confidence. It's no wonder everyone sees her as a class star. I feel my face beginning to go red as I recall some of the flirty things she has said to me. She was just messing with me. There's no way she actually meant it. I mean, come on. She could have any guy that she wanted. And she chooses a zombie like me? My zoning out almost causes me to run into her as she stops walking.
Well, this is it.
She lives in a nice 2-story tan house. Also, this is her house, isn't it? That's tan, isn't it? No, wait, that's not tan. That's just beige. Or sand, or whatever. Wait. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know colors. I wonder what her parents do.
Thanks for walking with me, Gabriel. It was nice getting to talk to you.
It was no problem. It is my duty to protect those in need, after all.
Is that right?
Feeling an incoming insult, I quickly swerve the conversation. But I must admit that I also had a good time talking to you. Truly, I must be blessed to have Monika, the class star, walk with a pleb like me.
Oh, Gabriel. You're not trying to flirt with me, are you?
My face manages to answer her question before I have a chance to do so with words.
Well, now, how about this? Next time we walk together, instead of being the class star and pleb, it will just be me, Monika, and Gabriel, you. What do you say?
Next time, huh? Sounds good to me.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Your cute side is showing.
I could say the same to you. Every brain cell left in my skull immediately starts yelling at me as I mumble this.
Gabriel?
The look on her face guarantees that she heard me. My brain cells continue screaming.
Hey, would you maybe like to, would you like to come inside for some coffee or something?
Dizziness overcomes me as I try to comprehend what she just asked. Did she just invite me in for coffee? Huh? Question mark? Scheisse! What do I do? Thanks, Monika. This could be my chance to have something happen between us. No! I have to think of Sayori. How this might affect her. I appreciate the offer, but what am I doing? Being alone with her. She's probably right about Sayori. Maybe I've already prevented her from... My uncertainty is immediately washed away as I remember how I felt yesterday. I'm sorry, Monika, but I can't. Thanks for asking, but I probably should get going soon.
I see.
Come on, don't make that face. How will I walk home if the last thing I see is you being sad?
Sorry. I guess I hadn't thought of that.
Monika. I take a step closer to her and take one of her hands in mine. I really enjoyed spending time with you today, so don't think it's something wrong with you. I just have a few things I have to take care of, you know? I really hope that we get to spend more time together soon. Maybe I can help you with your festival prep Saturday.
My festival prep?
Shit! We haven't talked about that yet. Well, yeah. I was just thinking you might be busy this week.
That sounds great, Gabriel. I'll hold you to it.
Of course. Well, that seems to have cheered her up quite quickly. You can count on me.
Then, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to it. As I begin walking down the sidewalk, I can hear Monika giggling as she steps into her house. Phew! I feel fluttering in my stomach and a dumb grin across my face. Well, that went well. I'm practically skipping at this point, but I fail to care about it if anyone sees me or not. Well then. Monika's house was pretty close to town, so I make my way there instead of going home. I stopped by the grocery store to pick up a few things as well as something to cook for breakfast in the morning. Oh yeah, the Breakfast Club. It occurs to me that I'll probably be making cupcakes again this weekend, so I'll grab all the ingredients that I can remember. While I'm in the grocery store, I get an unexpected call from my mom about the movie I rented yesterday. Oh yeah, one of the Cuckoo's Nest. I explained to her it was related to a school club that I had joined. She was skeptical at first, but after I explained some more of the details, she sounded content. I'm torn between being happy I convinced her and angry that I lied. And to top it off, I once again have to repress any stray thoughts about Yuri. After shaking away the feeling, I return my attention to shopping. Once I have everything, I make my way to the bus stop. I ride the bus to the stop close to my street and walk the rest of the way home. Come on. I try to unlock the door without putting down any of the things I bought. Gotcha! I clumsily place all my bags on the kitchen table and begin going through them. After taking a few minutes to put everything away, I stand staring off into space. Maybe Monika was right. Maybe just being there for Sayori the way that I am now is enough. Something about the way she said is so reassuring. Almost like she knew. Huh. Almost like she knew, huh? I wonder why that is. I disregard the paranoia as I take a seat at the table. Maybe I should text her again. See if she wants to hang out or something. Nice choice of words, dickhead. My plan falls apart immediately as I pull out my phone. New messages from Yuri. Yuri? It looks like I got a message from her about 30 minutes ago. I must not have felt it vibrate when I was My mouth goes dry as I open the message. What the fuck? This message contains a photo of what looks like a person's arm with cuts all over it. I hope it's just my imagination, but I swear that the first letter of my name is carved in there as well. What I see as I scroll down to hide the message almost makes me sick. I was thinking of you. This can't be. The room starts to spin around me as the reality of it sets in. This can't be real. My legs feel weak as I stand up and quickly shuffle over to the sink. After dry heaving into the sink a few times and splashing some cold water on my face, I try to think clearly. Why would she do that? All those lacerations, that damn letter. I can't let her keep doing this. Those looked deep. The only other types of lacerations that I've seen like those are the types that I inflict onto my victims. And Lord knows that I wouldn't attack any of those girls. I'm tempted to pull up the photo again and check the severity of the wounds, but decide that my stomach couldn't handle it. Suck it up. How can I stop her? This isn't something that a text should clear up. God, I wish this was just a nightmare. I continue to stand hunched over and pale as my nerves settle. I have to talk to her before she seriously hurts herself. I splashed some more water on my face to try and clear my head. Monika pointed out where she lived. I could walk over there and talk to her. But what if her parents are home? Hell, what if she isn't even there? No, I have to do something. I can't just stand here. I take a deep breath and open the medicine cabinet. Just in case. I down 2 painkillers and leave the bottle on the counter. My legs still feel wobbly and weak as I make my way to the front door. I stand motionless in front of it as I try to build up my confidence. I can do this. I can do this. I don't begin to start formulating a plan until after I've begun walking for a while. It might actually be easier if her parents are home. It would keep her from doing or saying anything extreme. But what do you say to a person who cuts? It's obvious that this wasn't her first time, so there's no telling how long she's been doing it. At this point, it's probably just a habit. Just talking to her won't do much. Maybe I can get her to see a doctor. One that won't screw her over even more. Or try convincing her just how dangerous it is. My dread escalates as I recall what I was thinking the other day. What if I was right? What if all these girls really do have a problem that could threaten their lives? I almost fall over as the idea causes my knees to buckle. Damn it! The closer I get, the more nervous I am. And to make matters worse, it occurs to me that I don't know exactly which house is hers. When Monika pointed it out, she didn't really point at a specific one. This mixed with my fear having to confront Yuri almost makes me want to turn back. But I don't, because I'm a stone-cold bastard. However, this option is quickly thrown off the table as I hear a familiar voice. Hey! Huh? I turn around to see Natsuki not too far behind me. Natsuki!
Man,
sorry.
Do you have to look so annoyed to see me?
Sorry, I'm not annoyed. I just wasn't expecting to see you here is all.
It's alright if you don't want to talk to me. I wouldn't want to either way. Either after the way I acted in the club.
I had honestly forgotten all about that exchange until just now. I'm serious, Natsuki. I'm not annoyed to see you. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you're out here.
Glad?
Yeah, it's pretty boring walking by yourself, you know? And that and her being around might help me take my mind off Yuri.
Are you sure?
I don't see why not, after all. I put on a brave face and began my kiss-ass routine. You're not telling me that you'd leave a poor defenseless damsel like me to brave the streets alone, are you? There's no way I could fight off any danger all by my lonesome.
Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. Monika would be pissed off if she found out I didn't protect you.
I once again bow down in front of Natsuki. Thank you again, Sensei. You truly are an exceptional master.
Well, of course I am.
Ass kissing successful. I stand straight up and take a position next to her as she continues walking. So, what brings you out here? I felt the temptation to bring up why she was upset in the clubroom, but decided it would probably make things worse. Pardon my yawn. I remember Sayori mentioning at some point that you lived across the block from us.
I'm actually on my way to Yuri's house.
I feel my heart drop as I hear her say this. Damn it. She's on her way to Yuri's too? I see. Would you mind if I asked why?
Oh, well, she invited me over for dinner.
Seeing this look on Natsuki's face fills me with anger, and I'm not sure why. I should be happy they're getting along, so why do I feel like this? Maybe her dad's out of town, or Yuri just wanted to make amends. I swallow the anger before I begin speaking again. That's nice of her. I'm glad to see the two of you getting along.
Huh? Getting along? Oh, you mean because of our argument in the club room?
Yeah, just the thought of that.
Don't be dumb. You really think we'd stop being friends just because we didn't like each other's poems?
It's not like that. Well, not entirely. I just didn't know if you and her were good friends or not.
Well, you'd figure you'd figure after all the time you spent talking to her, you'd know a thing or two.
I feel my face go red as she says this, but I choose to ignore having that confrontation with her right now. I'm sorry that I jumped to conclusions like that. I should have known better since I had only known the two of you for about a day.
It's alright. Sorry I said what I said. I shouldn't make assumptions either. Although, I'm guessing that you're out here because you're going to her house too.
I blush even more as my cover is blown. Well, sorta. It's not like that, though. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. You know, since she missed the club and all. I guess that is kinda true, but that doesn't help with this embarrassment.
You know, you could have just texted her or something. Hey, don't even try. I saw the two of you trading phones yesterday.
Has Natsuki really been watching me like that? Is she jealous of me and Yuri? I'm going to guess yes, she probably is. Well, yeah, we did, but I have nothing left to say at this point. She knows too much!
Jeez, all you guys like this?
What do you mean?
It's alright if you and Yuri are a thing now. Why are you getting so embarrassed?
Where'd that come from? Wasn't she just jealous of us? Or am I just really bad at figuring out girls? It's not exactly like that.
Are you really just gonna keep making lame excuses? Yuri is really nice and smart, you know? Not to mention the fact that she's packing mad heat upstairs.
My face might as well be drenched in gasoline and on fire at this point. In fact, I kinda wish it was. That's...
Oh, please. Don't tell me that you're not macho enough to handle a little boob talk.
Please, face, please just peel off my skull right now. I would much rather be the spirit of vengeance than Gabriel right now. Or, better yet, I'd rather just be able to rip my skin off and go into Arachnoid mode. But I'm not blowing my cover just yet. I don't really think macho-ness has anything to do with it.
Well, if that's the case, you should be fine.
Fine?
You know, your friend Sayori isn't lacking in that department either. I actually think it's why she keeps her blazer unbuttoned.
God, if you're listening, I'm perfectly fine with being smited right now.
Come on, don't act like you didn't notice.
That's not something that I...
Oh, and then there's Monika.
I have to make this stop.
But she's more thigh meat than anything. Though I'm sure someone like you probably knew that already.
I've got it. I just hope it doesn't seem too mean. But she is forcing my hand a bit. I smile at Natsuki as I begin to speak. Oh. And what about you? I don't believe you've brought yourself up yet.
Ugh!
Trap card activated.
Boobs aren't everything, you know.
I know. I was just trying to spare myself from any more of your discussion.
I bet.
I'm serious. There are a ton of guys out there that aren't the body types like yours.
How would you know that anyway?
Well...
Gross!
Hey! I didn't even say anything.
I could tell you were thinking of it.
That's not entirely true.
You sure do get worked up when a girl calls you gross.
I think I broke her. I think I finally broke her with just that. So, what's my weakness? Because Because by the looks of it, and by previous experience, I have no weakness. Explain that to me. Explain that. What the fuck was that? I feel a wave of coldness spread across my body. Are you okay? Yeah. What just happened? It's like I wasn't even here. I just felt a chill, is all. The obvious shaking of my voice is probably going to encourage concern. You're a bad liar, you know? So people keep telling me. But seriously, I'm fine. Right. It seems my flashback / nightmare didn't do much to help the conversation. That had to have just been some weird deja vu, right? But it was so clear, like I was actually standing in my kitchen. I feel another chill as I recall Natsuki's blank face. Slender Suki? Maybe I really am losing my mind. Wouldn't be the first time. I try my best to convince myself it was just my imagination as we continue towards Yuri's. We walk in silence for a while, which actually helps me work my battle strategy. I won't have to worry about Yuri doing anything extreme so long as Natsuki is around. I can just ask her to talk to her in another room so that Natsuki doesn't know what it's about. Unless she already knows. This thought bothers me more than it should, so I try shifting my focus instead. I'm still not entirely sure what to say, but hopefully it'll come to me as I go. The idea of writing a conversation about a serious issue like this makes me want to punch myself. I also hope that Natsuki doesn't decide to eavesdrop on another one of our conversations. If she actually is okay with me and Yuri being a thing, maybe she's not over her jealousy. Or maybe she is over her jealousy. Though she could have just said what she did out of respect to Yuri. I struggled not to not let out a sigh as I continue walking. How did I get myself into this? Okay. I think I'm going to stop the video here, ladies and gents. I hope you have enjoyed. And if you have, feel free to comment down below other suggestions for video games you'd like to see me play in the future. I'm yawning again. Damn it. And also, if you wish, you may also subscribe to the channel, ring the bell beside subscribe, and share this video with a friend. It helps the channel out a lot. And I really, really, really do appreciate the support. I recently just got 2 more subscribers, so welcome to the channel, guys. And, yeah. I think that's all I have to say. Happy birthday to Monika, or happy late birthday when this video comes out. And, anyways, ladies and gents, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!